I kind of went a little crazy with the eyeshadow today. I don't know if it paid off. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like it, or is it just too much for you? Hey everybody, it's Hexa, and for today's video we are starting out in my kitchen. My new kitchen here in Germany. Do you guys remember when I used to film all of my videos in my kitchen, like with my laptop? Those were some cringy days, man. But anyways, as you can tell by my Don't Happy Be Worry shirt, if you don't know already, whenever I'm wearing this shirt, that means today's video is going to be kind of a mental health related video. Now, today's video is a little bit different from anything I've done before in the mental health realm, because rather than being, you know, just a talking information kind of video, we're actually going to be testing out a product, and I'm really hoping to start doing more of these kinds of videos. I actually recently got a DM on Instagram from one of my followers asking me what I think of this whole industry of anxiety products, or products that are targeted towards people with anxiety or for stress management and that kind of thing. She just asked me what I thought about that. Do I think that it's manipulative, or do I support that kind of industry? And I think for sure, you know, I've tried a lot of anxiety management type of products, and some of them have worked for me and some of them have not. I do hope that when brands are targeting people with anxiety as a focus group, they do actually really put a lot of care and attention into the product and actually make sure that it is genuinely going to help, rather than just being kind of a really twisted sort of marketing scheme. But I do think some of the anxiety products on the market can help people with anxiety. Basically, what I'm gonna start trying to do is to review more of these anxiety management type of products, and I think it's a win-win situation, because if I try it and I like it, then it's good for me. I've discovered something that's gonna help with my anxiety, and I can also share that with you guys and recommend a product that's gonna work for you or might work for you. And then if I don't like it or it doesn't work for me, then I kind of like save your guys' money so that you don't end up buying the same thing that didn't work for me. If you guys don't already know, I've been struggling with anxiety and agoraphobia for about the past 1.5 years, and it's been really, really difficult for me. It's taken a lot of my independence away from me, and so I'm always kind of trying to find new solutions to try to improve my situation and reduce my level of anxiety and stress. So the product we're going to be trying out in today's video is from a brand called Moon Juice, and it's called Spirit Dust. I ordered this from beautylish.com. You can also get it from sephora.com. The Moon Juice website itself does not ship internationally, so if you don't live within the US, then I would recommend you try Beautylish or Sephora. Editing Hexa here, so apparently they actually do ship to a few countries. I think they ship to 6 countries from their website. So if you want, you can go check out their website and see which countries they ship to, because maybe they ship to your country. I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else, but I think they do have like distributors and stuff in other countries and whatever. So I'm just gonna go on the Moon Juice website and tell you guys a little bit about their brand message and all that. So in their About Us section, it says, Moon Juice is the resource for plant-sourced alchemy to nourish and elevate body, beauty, and consciousness. We celebrate the unadulterated, exquisite flavors and healing force of raw vegetables, fruits, petals, herbs, roots, nuts, and seaweeds as daily nourishment, beauty tools, and high-powered natural remedies. They do go into more detail on the website. If you're interested, it's just moonjuice.com. So basically their whole shtick is that they make herbal supplements and all kinds of like dust blends and smoothies. They have an in-store smoothie shop in LA that you can go to, I think. And so they kind of just make all these different kinds of powders and stuff that you can buy that are supposed to help you in different ways. And one of their most prominent lines of product is the Moon Dust line, which is where this product comes from. So the Moon Dust line has 6 different dust blends in total. They have beauty dust, brain dust, sex dust, power dust, spirit dust, and dream dust. And they also sell a kind of fun pack called the Full Moon, or the Full Moon sachets. So you can buy like all of the different blends and try all of them in like one little box and decide which one is the best for you. I decided to go for Spirit Dust because that just I felt like that was just the thing that suits my needs the most. So what it says on Spirit Dust, first of all, this is the new blend for potency and taste. So I guess they changed the formula at some point. And what it says is that Spirit Dust is an adaptogenic blend of uplifting super herbs and super mushrooms that help combat the effects of stress to expand peaceful awareness and align you with your bliss. So basically the purpose of Spirit Dust is to reduce stress and anxiety. That's kind of what it's recommended for on the website. And we're gonna try this out and see if it works. The instructions are to add 1 teaspoon to coffee, tea, milk, water, or smoothies. I'm pretty sure you can put this into anything that you want. And the ingredients, let me just read those out to you real quick. The ingredients are goji berry powder, reishi mushroom extract, ashwagandha root and leaf extract, astragalus root extract, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, silk tree bark extract, longanberry extract, red-rooted sage extract, and organic stevia leaf extract. Okay, so of the ingredients on the packaging, the one that I have tried before is ashwagandha, and it has, I have noticed that it helped me sleep a lot better, but during the day, it kind of made me feel a little bit drowsy. Rather than just reducing my anxiety levels, it would kind of just make me feel kind of tired and slow. If you guys hear click clacking, it's just Mocha, my dog, just walking around. Oh, she heard me say her name and now she's coming here. Hello. Okay, so all of the moon dusts are $38 for one little container like this, and that is 1.5 ounces or 42.5 grams, and that's about 14 servings. So one serving is a teaspoon. You're supposed to do 1 teaspoon a day, so this will last you 2 weeks of daily use. In today's video, I'm going to be trying this for every single day for 1 week, and we're gonna see if it helps with my anxiety in any way. What I'm kind of gonna be looking for is, first of all, I have a couple of anxiety related tics. So I have a breathing or coughing tic where I will kind of forcefully push air out of my lungs. It's kind of like a kind of thing. That's sort of what I do, and I disguise it as laughter or coughing at times because it's pretty weird. And then the other one that I have is a abdominal muscle clenching kind of tic where I will sort of, it's really hard to describe, but anyways, I will like tense my abdominal muscles in a way that kind of makes my rib cage crunch a little bit. I don't know. It's either way, these two are the ones that bother me the most because they can be a little bit painful, and it's kind of this thing that I compulsively do and I can't stop. So one of the things I'm going to be looking for is to see if taking this Spirit Dust is going to help me not do that as much. And then for the rest of it is, of course, just to have an overall reduced sense of stress and anxiety, less anxiety attacks, less panic attacks, less heart palpitations, and that kind of thing. So from my experience with ashwagandha root, which is a pretty prominent ingredient in this, I am going to guess that it's gonna taste pretty horrific. My mom has tried it and she told me that I was trying to poison her. It certainly does not smell very good. If you look at it, it's just kind of like a brownish powder. So basically they say you can mix this into pretty much anything. I don't drink coffee because coffee makes my anxiety worse. So I'm gonna try to find something that can cover the taste of it as well as possible. So for the first day, I'm gonna mix it in with some fruit yogurt, maybe add a little extra honey if I need to, and then we'll go from there. I'll probably try a different way to hide the taste every single day. So yeah, let's just get into this and do the first taste test. Okay, so we have our Spirit Dust over here, and over here I have this cherry, it's actually not yogurt, it's quark, which is a kind of creamy textured sort of cheese that my mom bought. We have just a little bit left in here. I think it's about, half a cup or so, and we're gonna mix 1 teaspoon of spirit dust into that and see how it goes. This is the packaging of the spirit dust up close. It is a glass bottle with a plastic cap. I do appreciate that it's as sustainable as possible because, you know, glass is less environmentally damaging than plastic. Every one of the moon dusts has a different color on it. This one is a pale pastel orange. And when we open it up inside, the powder is this orangey brown kind of shade. You can't really see because there's not a lot of light in it. We're gonna take a teaspoon of this. I think there's a silica packet in here. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there is. There's a silica packet hiding in there. All right, so we're gonna take a teaspoon of this. That seems like a good amount, right? And dump it in here. I'm already scared. I really don't think I'm gonna like the taste of this. So this is what it's looking like. It has made my cherry quark significantly more brown. I have some concerns, but you know, if this takes my anxiety away, the bad taste is worth it. All right, we're back. This is gonna be our first taste. I have a feeling this is gonna be a really long video, but you know, I just want to give you guys as much detail and as much information as possible, so hopefully the length of this video is worth it. Now let's dive in. I'm nervous. I already have some honey next to me because I think I'm gonna need to add that to make this go down. Let's see. My face is saying enough. Yeah, so this really tastes not good. I'm going to finish this off camera because it's gonna take me a really long time to finish it, and then I'll come back if I feel any changes within my soul. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably vlog a bit during this week and see if this stuff helps me in any way to feel better throughout my day-to-day anxiety-inducing activities. I've put on a sweater. It's been like 7 minutes, I think, since I turned off the camera, and I've had 1 more spoonful of this. I've switched to a tablespoon because I think that'll make this go faster. Why is my little focus square in the wrong place? We want you on my face, okay. That rhymed. Can you tell I'm a songwriter? I'm watching Trixie Mattel turning Jeffree Star into Jeffrey Mattel, and we're just gonna fast forward through this because I think I need to do this on camera somehow. I think you guys need to just like see the amount of pain I'm experiencing right now. I have the biggest fucking bar of Ritter Sport Alpine milk chocolate next to me and a mug of tea to wash this down with. But yeah, enjoy. I'm just gonna watch this tutorial, get ready with whatever it is, and eat this thing, and you guys are gonna watch the fast forward. Just finished my breakfast. I got woken up this morning by the sound of the doorbell ringing because I ordered next morning delivery of gelatin capsules on Amazon. The packaging of this whole thing is green, which makes me think that they must be vegan, but like gelatin is not vegan. Yesterday I didn't really feel much of a difference during the day, but at night I went to bed before midnight. Like I was asleep before midnight, which never happens for me. I usually go to bed between like 1 to 2 a.m. I slept for a solid 9 hours. I woke up somewhere around 3 a.m. to go to the bathroom because I drank a bunch of tea before bed, but as soon as I got back in bed, I fell asleep again immediately. My sleep quality was 95%. So yeah, I got a solid 9 hours of sleep, 95% sleep quality. Usually I get like 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But yeah, that sleep quality was on point. So it is helping with my sleep for sure. I didn't have really anything like challenging to do yesterday, so I wouldn't be able to have seen how much it helped with anxiety, but today, either today or tomorrow, I'm not actually sure. Today or tomorrow, my mom's coming over to take me to the customs office, and customs office is like one of those places that freaks me out a little bit because stuff always takes longer than you think it's gonna take, and then I start feeling trapped and claustrophobic because like I have to stay there and I can't leave, and I start panicking. So, you know, that might be a good test of whether or not this works. I also have a lesson at a student's house today because I teach English, and so yeah, we got a couple opportunities today to see if this works out for me. I think one of my pills got kind of lodged in my throat. I don't think it's still there, but it just like feels like it's still there. Ugh. So far the actual consumption of this product is causing me more anxiety in my daily life. It's day 3. Yesterday we went to the customs office. That was a nightmare. They're assholes. I don't want to talk about it. My mom unexpectedly threw me into the customs office by myself. Last time we went, she came inside with me, but then she was like, "You can do it! Be brave! Go inside by yourself." So she wouldn't come in with me, and so I had to go alone. I didn't freak out, which was great. We did have a lot of arguments yesterday though, so I not unrelated to the customs office thing, well, partially related to the customs office thing. It just kind of threw a negative spin on everything. But so I think the spirit dust may be helping with the whole anxiety thing. I don't know. I don't really know. But it's definitely not reducing the amount of anger that me and my mom both have between each other. You know, we're Aries. We're both Aries, so what can you expect, right? Day 4, don't really have anything to report about yesterday. I didn't end up going for a long walk or anything. I kind of just had a lazy day and stayed home most of the day and didn't really do anything. But today, there's kind of like a local party going on at our supermarket. And hopefully I will be going to that. So, bottoms up on our day 4 of spirit dust pills. I forgot to mention, last night I had like a lot of dreams. I had a lot of really, really vivid dreams. So I feel like so far I can't really tell a difference in my day-to-day life. Like while I'm actually awake doing stuff, I don't feel like I have noticed anything different occurring as far as my anxiety levels or my tics or anything like that. I still I still have the tics, and I still feel anxious about a lot of stuff, but I do feel like I've been sleeping a lot better, a lot deeper. I've been going to bed a little bit earlier than usual on average, and again, yeah, I've been having really like vivid dreams. So that's definitely kind of consistent with my past experience of ashwagandha root, which is one of the ingredients in in the spirit dust is I used to take that before bed, and it would really help me sleep very, very well and very deeply. So I don't know about the other ingredients and what those are supposed to do on their own, but as far as ashwagandha, it definitely, I can feel the effects of that ingredient in spirit dust. So we're still on day 4, and I just did my walk that I was supposed to do yesterday. It was a pretty long walk, which for me means like 20 to 30 minutes. On the one hand, I didn't have a panic attack or anything, which I think is a very good thing, but on the other hand, I was feeling really, really hot, even though it's like a chilly, windy day. I had to take off my sweater. I also had this thing where, like, when I'm feeling nervous, when I'm outside, out of my comfort zone, and I'm feeling nervous, I start to get kind of like lightheaded or confused, like this brain fog kind of feeling. Like, it just feels like my brain is in a cloud, you know? I definitely did experience that, and it's kind of uncomfortable because when I start feeling that way, it makes me think that I'm gonna faint or something, which never actually happens, but it just feels like I will. Like, I'm just very, very disoriented, and I feel tired and drained and like I'm gonna faint. You know, I mean, I think today's outing was a success all in all because I did go out of my comfort zone, and I was out by myself with my dog for longer than I normally would be willing to go out, and yeah, but it still wasn't necessarily a really comfortable experience. And what usually happens for me when I come home after doing something like that is I immediately just get like really, really tired, and that is what's happening now. I pretty much just feel like I need to take a nap. I'm just really, really tired and drained because it takes a lot out of me to resist the urge to have a major freak out and give up on the whole venture. I don't know if the spirit dust is like doing its thing. I don't know if it's necessarily making these kinds of anxiety inducing activities any easier. Like I said, today our village supermarket is having a party of some kind that's going on from today's Thursday, so it's going on until Saturday. Every day they're gonna have like different events and sales and stuff like that. And one of I have 2 teenage girls that I teach English to in this village, and they invited me to go with them today. And I still don't really know if I'm gonna feel up to it to go today, but hopefully I will try to make it out to the party sometime this week, because it's just supposedly the entire village is coming, and so it should be a good opportunity to meet some people and make some friends. Everyone's gonna be getting drunk as far as I've been told, so yeah, but we'll see how the rest of my week on spirit dust goes. Day 5. Yesterday I went to our local supermarket party. It was so much fun. I drank some beer. It was a good time. I didn't freak out. I had a good time. It was fun. Met some people who were speaking Chinese, which was so awesome because I got to talk to them in Chinese, and they were super impressed. And like the German people around us were looking at me like, what is this insanity going on? It was pretty epic. Yeah, that was fun. Day 5, we're gonna take our spirit dust pills and get on with our day. My sister is actually home today because she was running a fever last night, so I'm gonna be looking after her today, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to leave the house much today. Oh my god, also last night not last night, but yesterday I meditated. It's like it's the first time I've meditated this month, so pretty exciting. It's good. The spirit dust is getting me in Zen mode. Yeah, that was cool. Still have the tics though. I don't feel like the tics have really gone away, so that's one thing where I haven't necessarily seen any improvement, but it works. It's doing something, I think, just not a whole lot. Hey guys, so it's actually been 2 days since my last update. My last update was on Friday and today is Monday. I haven't taken the spirit dust capsules for the past 2 days because I am actually in Romania now. I flew from Germany to Romania yesterday with my sister and my dog to visit my grandparents for a holiday that my sister has at her school. And everything was just kind of hectic on Saturday and Sunday. We were obviously packing and we had to leave really early on Sunday, so I didn't have the chance to really sit down and film and take my spirit dust pills. So I'm gonna do the last 2 days today and tomorrow, and then I will give you guys my final verdict. I will say that I feel like I was a little bit more anxious on Saturday than I was on Friday, so I don't really know if that had anything to do with not taking the spirit dust or if it was just because we were packing and everyone was kind of stressed out and the energy was just a little bit off. I actually reached out to Moon Juice on Instagram and they told me that the dusts are designed to be taken orally, like in your coffee or whatever. They're meant to be ingested as they are. So the potency may be slightly affected by taking them in capsule form, but they will still work. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you have to take them in that form where you actually have to taste it, then they should probably work on improving the taste, because it would not work out for me. It's the last day of our little experiment. I'm going to be taking my last dose of Moon Juice Spirit Dust for this week. I didn't end up having to go to the post office or the customs office today. I thought I was going to have to go, but I don't even know if I mentioned that yesterday. I was supposed to go to the customs office today to pick up some sugar pill stuff that I ordered, but my grandpa ended up going without me, so thank you. So yeah, today's gonna be another kind of lazy day. Since I'm in Romania, I really don't have much to do here currently, so we don't really have any anxiety-inducing situations to test spirit dust on while I'm here. In any case, let's just take my capsules of spirit dust and get on with the rest of the day. I got one of the pills stuck in my throat again. Of course, this had to happen on the last day. Why wouldn't it? Okay guys, so it's the end of my 7-day trial using Moon Juice. Unfortunately, it was a little bit interrupted by me having to travel, but I think I'm ready to give you guys my final thoughts on it and just let you know what I think and whether or not I think that it's worth your money. So overall, I would say that the Moon Juice Spirit Dust did cause a slight reduction in my anxiety levels, but it wasn't really anything significant enough. I feel like maybe if you have mild anxiety or just a lot of stress in your work environment, spirit dust might be more effective for you, but if you have a more severe form of anxiety, as I do, it's not necessarily going to help you a whole lot. With that being said, the biggest impact that I felt was actually on my sleep, on my general sleep quality and the time that I was going to sleep. I felt like during the time that I was taking spirit dust, I was generally ready to get to bed a little bit early than usual, you know, maybe like 1 or 2 hours earlier than I normally would, and my sleep quality was also improved. This came as no surprise to me because I have taken ashwagandha before, which is one of the ingredients in spirit dust, and again, when I was taking ashwagandha, I felt that same effect. Just generally staying asleep better, having better sleep quality, and being just kind of like stabilizing my sleep cycle a little bit. However, Moon Juice does have a designated dream dust, so if sleep is your main concern, then maybe you should try out dream dust instead of spirit dust, as dream dust is targeted specifically towards sleep, whereas spirit dust is more targeted towards anxiety and stress. As I'm pretty sure I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do believe that herbal remedies can work, but I don't think that they can be as powerful as a chemical Western medicine kind of treatment. So, you know, when you have a cold, drinking lemonade and eating raw garlic can help you, but not as much as taking Tylenol. And when you have anxiety, taking a blend like spirit dust, which is made of all natural herbs and all kinds of like mushrooms and things like that, can have an effect on your anxiety levels, but maybe not as much as Xanax or any kind of other chemical anxiety medication. However, if you want to go the natural route and avoid taking any kind of chemicals, which I completely understand, then spirit dust might be a good place to start. Everybody is different, everybody's anxiety is different, and just because this didn't have a huge impact on me does not mean that it's not going to work out for you. Would I try this again? I actually think that I would. It was kind of a nice little thing to incorporate in my routine. Even though I didn't feel like it had a huge impact, I did feel a little bit of a change in my life. Whether it was actually from the spirit dust or whether it was just part of the placebo effect of taking it, I don't know. But I liked taking it, I liked having spirit dust in my routine, and I would use it again. As for the price, I think whether it's worth it or not to you depends on your income. It is $38 for a 2-week supply, so around $80 if you use it every day for a month, which again, that depends on your income. If you're higher income, then that's probably not a big deal for you. For me, I'm a little bit lower income, so it is a little bit pricey for me, but again, I would be happy to continue taking this, and I would actually like to try some of their other dusts and blends. So have a look at Moon Juice's website and leave a comment down below and let me know which one of their products you would like me to try out in the future. Another factor I'd like to point out is that while spirit dust might not have a huge impact by itself, it would definitely work really well within a scheme of the theory of marginal gains. Now, if you haven't ever heard of that, the theory of marginal gains is basically the idea of making a huge improvement through a series of small improvements. So, you know, doing lots and lots of little things that make a 1 or 2% difference to your life, but when you put them all together, they make a really big improvement. So maybe only taking spirit dust, if taking spirit dust is the only change that you're making to your life, maybe that might not make a huge difference, but then if you take spirit dust and you start going to bed earlier, and you start a self-care routine or skincare routine, and you start exercising, and you start going to therapy, and you start doing all these like other small things that make a small difference, altogether those can potentially make a big difference. All in all, I'm not mad at this product. I don't think that they're trying to scam people by selling a really expensive dust to you that doesn't work. I do think that it has the potential to work. I do think that it has the potential to make a difference to your life, and I like their message. I can see from Moon Juice's branding and their founder and everything about them, they seem to really believe in what they do, and they really are genuinely trying to make a positive change in the world. If you don't believe in natural healing or herbal remedies or anything like that, maybe you might look at this and think it's kind of bogus, and I don't blame you for that. It's not for everybody, and if you would rather just take traditional medication, chemical medication, that's totally fine. There's no shame in that whatsoever, but I think a lot of people are kind of scared of taking chemical meds, and so they would rather rely on herbal remedies and other natural methods of healing. So those were my overall honest thoughts on spirit dust. As for the taste, I can't say I will ever be a fan of it, but I do believe that it made a small difference for me, but maybe it just wasn't enough to really improve my quality of life. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Again, if you want me to try any of their other products, check out their website and let me know what do you want me to review next. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat for more, and you can donate to my Patreon down below to support me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!